I thank the member for Latrobe and I call the member for Cornwall.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. I want to take this opportunity to offer my condolences to all those who have lost loved ones during this devastating season of bushfires. And I want to do that on behalf of my own community of Cornwall as we grieve for the 33 lives lost, then more than 18 million hectares burnt. There's some 2,800 homes filled with precious belongings and precious memories, the thousands of buildings destroyed and the staggering 1 billion native animals that have perished. My condolences in particular, Deputy Speaker, also go to the families of those firefighters who lost their lives. Both professional and volunteer firefighters have been at the battlefront, as we all know, of these devastating fires. They are courageous Australians and indeed they are courageous friends from overseas who came to help. They put their lives at risk in order to save ours, and we owe them a great debt. And I want to acknowledge that as a life member of the Firefighters Union. I want to acknowledge the work that firefighters do. The fear and concern that already exists worldwide around the effects and consequences of climate change made the Australian bushfires the focus of international debate, but also precipitated a global expression of support and solidarity. And whilst a debate rages about climate change and how we deal with its impact, millions of Australians and expats opened their hearts and their wallets, contributing staggering donations towards our relief fund and our relief efforts. The generosity of Australians and our friends abroad needs to be acknowledged because rebuilding in the aftermath will be a massive job and a financially challenging one. But, Deputy Speaker, our collective effort will see us through this as it has done so before. Now, being a migrant country made up of diasporas from around the world, the devastation of these fires impacted in home countries where relatives and friends angst about the welfare of their loved ones in Australia, but it also spurred Australians of migrant background, especially within the new and emerging communities, to reach out to their fellow Australians desperately wanting to help. In my own community, although far removed from the fires, my constituents moved quickly to lend a helping hand, and I want to acknowledge that in this chamber today. I represent, Deputy Speaker, a very large Sikh community who joined with the Australian Sikh Support Organisation and rallied almost immediately, and as we've all come to know, became a visible feature of the relief effort across the devastated communities of New South Wales and Victoria. I want to thank my local Sikh community. Charity and services to others is integral to this community's sense of obligation and comfort to humanity. We had more than 70 local volunteers collect packages of foods and materials and donations, and our Sikh Gurdwara in Craigieburn supported the effort, providing storage and warehousing for these provisions. I want to thank in particular Ravinder Kaur, Gurit Singh, Manpreet Singh, Sapra, Apinder Singh, Yashpal Singh, Ravinder Singh, Yashpal Singh, Paramiji Kaur, Divtov Singh, Harman Singh and Rakshpal Singh for driving the effort locally.
I thank